Hello, I invite you to read with me. Today, I'm reading for the New York Times from the New York Times subscription, uh, an article written by E Marimow. Supreme Court again rejects Trump's appeal of $5 million E Jean Carroll payment. The court declined President Trump's long-shot request that it reconsider his appeal. He has separately asked the court to overturn a much larger 2024 award. Like I always do. The Supreme Court, for a second time, refused a request by President Trump to review a $5 million civil judgment against him after a jury found in 2023 that he had sexually abused and defamed the writer E Jean Carroll. The announcement on Monday did not include the justice's reasons, which is typical when the court issues routine orders. There were no noted dissents. Mr. Trump paid Ms. Carroll in July, a few days after the court initially turned away the president's appeal. He also made a long-shot request to the justices that they reconsider, which the court formally declined on Monday. The president has separately asked the Supreme Court to overturn a much larger award of $83.3 million that a jury ordered him to pay in 2024 for defaming Ms. Carroll in 2019 after she accused him of a decades-old rape. The justices are on summer recess and not expected to consider whether to take up that case until late September at the earliest. The request the justices dispatched on Monday was always a long shot, since they rarely reconsider when asked. Still, it was another in a series of blows to the president's efforts to contest Ms. Carroll's claims and avoid the two separate monetary awards the juries have ordered him to pay related to Ms. Carroll's allegations. In a statement, Mr. Trump's legal team said, "The American people stand with President Trump as they demand an immediate end to all of the witch hunts, including the Democrat-funded travesty of the Carroll hoaxes. President Trump will keep winning against liberal lawfare as he continues to focus on his mission to make America great again." Ms. Carroll's lawyer, Rebecca Kaplan, said in a statement, "We are pleased that the United States Supreme Court has declined again to hear this case. As a result, the jury's unanimous verdict that Donald Trump sexually assaulted and then defamed E. Jean Carroll is now final and cannot be challenged in any court." The $5 million matter stems from a trial held in May 2023 when a federal judge in New York found the president liable for sexually abusing and defaming Ms. Carroll. The jury agreed that Ms. Carroll, a former magazine writer, had sufficiently known that Mr. Trump sexually abused her in a dressing room of the Bergdorf Goodman department store when the two crossed paths in the 1990s. Further, the jury found that Mr. Trump had defamed Ms. Carroll by posting a statement on social media calling her case a complete con job and a hoax and a lie. Throughout, Mr. Trump denied Ms. Carroll's allegations. After that verdict, Mr. Trump appealed to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, asserting, among other things, that the trial judge, Louis A. Kaplan, erred by allowing certain evidence to be shown to the jury. In December of 2024, a three-judge appeals court panel upheld the jury's verdict, finding that Mr. Trump failed to show that the evidence had harmed his rights to a fair trial. Mr. Trump then asked the justices to weigh in and find that the trial court had erred. And that is all. Thank you for reading with me.